In dystopian America, two young refugees flee the war-torn Gulf Coast, but they are soon faced with a decision: risk everything to save a friend or continue to search for freedom. Our own Becky Anderson sits down with Paolo Bacigalupi to talk about The Drowned Cities, his second book set in this unfamiliar future.
Welcome to Authors Revealed. I'm Becky Anderson. One of my favorite YA authors is here with his new book, The Companion to Shipbreaker. It's called The Drowned Cities. It's author Paolo Bacigalupi. So, with Tool,
right?
How did he pop into your head? Because what an interesting character, you know, because he's half man, he's half machine, he's this killer thing that is a killer,
bioengineered monster.
Whatever. But then he has other aspects that are extremely interesting.
Right. He's an archetype for me, that sort of the quintessential sort of warrior who's outside of society. Mm-hmm. He's actually my Conan the Barbarian, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
He's outside of society. He's extremely powerful, but he also looks in at society and judges it. And so, but this is the updated version of him. He's bioengineered. He's got, you know, the blood of a hyena and a tiger and a dog and a human, and it's all mixed together to make him this perfect killing machine. You know, he's like the perfect monster to kill things and tear things apart. Sure. And he's been bred to be loyal. And that's, you know, and in Shipbreaker specifically, there was a line that I was really interested in, is where you start is not where you end. Like what your background and your breeding and your genetics are not your destiny. That's just a component of what you are. It's not your destiny. And so that mirrored inside of Tool, being like, look, people trained me to be one thing. I'm not that now. And then Naylor, coming from where his father was, you know, what are you going to be? And that there's some choice and there is some like agency in our destinies was really powerful to me.
Okay, how about a book you've been an evangelist for? You could not tell enough people they had to read it.
And a book that I evangelize about. Well, so there, you know, actually one of the ones that I really love to evangelize about is there's a book by this guy, Scott McCloud, and it's called Understanding Comics.
Oh,
it's the best book ever because it's a comic book that's all about the theory of comic books, like how it works, like how time works inside of comics, what the gutter is between comics, and what the different, you know, all of the different techniques that comic book writers use, and what this art of comics is.
Okay, so what's next? What's coming up next?
What's next?
What's next? Or we always have to know what's next, especially from you.
Okay, so well, what's next actually is I'm actually working on 3 different things right now. And the next thing is actually going to be a complete departure from what I've been doing. I am working on a middle grade novel about zombies and baseball. And it's basically small town Iowa baseball team fights off the zombie invasion with their baseball skills, teamwork, and the ability to take out the kneecaps of the zombies that are coming for them. Zombies can't be killed with a bullet in the head. They actually have to just be crippled. That's all you can do with them. And so
I like that.
You just knock out their joints, right? That's what baseball bats are for.
What a cool conversation with science fiction author Paolo Bacigalupi about his new book. It's called The Drowned Cities, Companion to Shipbreaker. Back to you, Jen.
Thanks, Becky. If you're interested in the full interview with Paolo Bacigalupi, visit our website for a list of air times.